loose and focused here before tip. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. And here's the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Friday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Jordan Poole out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the center position, filling out the middle. And for the Grizzlies, Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Morant and Jerome, that's their backcourt. And it's Clark in at the 5. The start of a fresh season. But we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Here's Jackson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Yves Messi.
A tough cover in there. Jackson Jr. can post you. He can face you up. He can finish with either hand.
And he drops the first. Over the last few seasons, we've seen Jaren Jackson Jr. take major leaps offensively.
His scoring and efficiency has gone up, and it's been paired with his other defensive ability, and that has made him lethal. Now, if we could just focus on the rebound.
And so Jackson nails both of them. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the Grizzlies made multiple moves over the last year to free up salary, and they put it to good use this summer with extensions for Jaren Jackson Jr. and Santi Aldama, not to mention signing free agent guard Ty Jerome. Now, trading away Desmond Bane hurt, but this team should continue to be a factor.
They play with swagger. Okay, Shams, thank you. Murray against Morant. And rejected. Now here's Poole, guarded closely. Fires from the line. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just an assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. Pass to Jackson. And he banks in the layup.
His instincts as a shot blocker allow Jackson to avoid blocks at the other end. He knows how to read his man and get off a clean shot.
Now here's Poole. They kick it out to Murray. From outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. Jackson, the pass to Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. Morant against Murray. Sent away.
A stellar defender for a point guard. Murray is very capable of coming up with blocks.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Outside Wells. 5 on the clock. And here's Morant outside.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Morant against Murray. Poole for 3. Jerome grabs the miss. It's stolen by Poole. To the inside. Misi's shot is good. Misi's got 6.
Not just a shooter, Poole can skillfully set up others as well.
Clark with a screen on Murray. Kicks it out to Jackson. Beyond the arc. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Here's Williamson. Picked by Misi. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yeah, the Grizzlies head coach and I were able to chat. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. BA, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And here's New Orleans now. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one. To the paint. Here's Misi. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Grizzlies trail by 4. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Morant. Jerome finds Jackson. Clark in the post. He's against Misi. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Grant, when you talk about the Pelicans, year after year, it comes back to health.
And you sometimes wonder if there's something in the water in New Orleans or some bad juju, because they're certainly due for some better luck.
No good on the free throw. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
And New Orleans making a change here. Matkovic is checked in. He hits the second from the line. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
Here's Morant. Jackson outside. Pass to Wells. And here's Clark. Shot clock at 6. Good on the 13-footer.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
New Orleans leading by 3. Here's Matkovic. Pass to Poole. The 3. Drops in the 3.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 so far. Kicks it out to Jackson. And stolen by Williamson. Tries the spin move. The 3 is up. The rebound by Jackson.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
With the teardrop. Wells misses. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Williamson looking around. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Memphis making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. And he's good on the second. Looking at the Grizzlies last year, all of their top 14 players in minutes played were in their 20s.
Yeah, in some ways it's a good thing. Bodes well for the future, but I think they could use some veteran leadership at times. It's a tough balance between youth and experience.
Now here's Morant. Unloads. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Morant's got his second basket of the game. Now Murray. Pass to Matkovic. Poole up top. He's covered by Jerome. Poole shot is off.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Kicks it out to Clark. Back to Morant. Now here's Aldama. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. Well, Richard, he's from a place with a history of great big men. Santi Aldama is next in line.
Well, the first Spanish players that come to mind for me are the Gasol brothers. The connection, Spanish and big men. Aldama has carried that lineage well in his short time in the NBA.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. New Orleans leading by 3. Pass to Matkovic. Poole against Clark. Poole shot is off. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And here's Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 6.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
And it's Poole with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. The baseline, Jay. Memphis with a rebound.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Now here's Jerome. Still no points. Outside Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Over Murray. And it's Morant missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And the foul on Santi Aldama. That's his first foul. Pippen, he's checked in for Memphis. The Pelicans making a switch here. Pass to Alvarado. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Williamson outside. Clock at 6. Outside Jones. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. The Grizzlies, second.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. In transition, here they come! Williamson outside. Pass to Jones. That's good, and it's Williamson with the assist.
Unselfish play there by Zion, moving the ball to another shooter.
Outside Morant. It's tipped. And now New Orleans on the break. Jones from outside. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Grizzlies trail by 7. Pippen outside. To the middle. Here's Jackson, and it's Markovic with a rebound.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Williamson outside. Outside Jones. Takes the three. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Pippen pass to Jackson. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Alvarado outside. Williamson outside. On the wing, Jones. From downtown. Gets the 3 ball to go. Jones has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Jerome comes in for Ja Morant. And a change for the Pelicans. Looney's checked in. Grizzlies trail by 10. Pippen with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Looking to end the run. And it's Jerome with a 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Looney. Back to Alvarado. This one for 3. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Jerome feeling it out a bit. Pippen outside. Jackson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Some bigs develop range over time. Jackson, he's been dropping daggers since day 1.
Back to Alvarado. 3-pointer. The rebound by Edey. Grizzlies trail by 7. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Grizzlies back among the top teams in the West after a down season in 2023-24. Ja Morant said, quote, "The confidence never left. As far as chemistry, we've been around each other for a while and we know each other well. This is my team. I'm confident in my team every step of the way." Back over to you guys.
They play with swagger. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Aldama. Jerome outside. Pass to Jackson. Sinks that one from the post. And now just a 5-point Pelican lead.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. He can't let that happen.
Alvarado with it, defended by Pippen. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. And here's Jones. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's Alvarado missing. Jerome outside. Pass to Jackson. Right wing. Fires from deep. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's New Orleans. They lead by 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
New Orleans leading by 5. Ty Jerome is out there with Scottie Pippen Jr. Then it's Edey. Then there's Santi Aldama. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. The 3-ball. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Memphis shooting only 42%. And he buries his first look.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Now here's Alvarado. Pass to Looney. Outside Jones. Out to the right wing. Launches a three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Pippen left side. No good with a layup.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
And again, New Orleans no good. Grizzlies trail by 3. Aldama outside from the arc. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Back to Pippen. Jones grabs the board.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
On the wing, Jones. There's the triple. Nails it from 3. Jones has got 12 points.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
Here's Jerome. Fires from the wing. And he can't get that one. New Orleans leading by 6. After years of being a fringe rotation player, RJ, Ty Jerome has had a surprise emergence.
Yeah, just had by far his best season in the league, and he's proven to be a guy that can come in and run the show and be extremely efficient.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little 3 happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Wells is checked in, and that's good as he hits both shots.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Jerome outside. Pass to Pippen. Here's the floater. Rebounded by New Orleans. And they're pushing it up. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now Pippen. He's scoreless. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. To halt the run. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. The first free throw is good. Jackson, he's checked in for Aldama. And then for New Orleans, Queen comes in for Makovich. And Zion Williamson subbed in for Looney. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. New Orleans leading by 9. Alvarado with it. Now Pippen defending. Three-pointer. The rebound by Edey.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Jerome outside. Williamson against Jackson. Over Williamson. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Jackson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Jackson's got 11 points.
Nice job completing the break. Triple J gets the points.
New Orleans has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Back to Alvarado. Here's Queen. Edey defends. Williamson, no good. Grizzlies trail by 7. And here's Pippen. Jerome outside. Pass to Jackson. Over Williamson. Count it. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
I think you can tell Jackson Jr. is enjoying himself on offense, playing with a ton of energy.
The Pelicans have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Back to Williamson. Stolen by Jackson. Pippen outside. With the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
New Orleans leading by 3. Pass to Williamson. Here's Jones. Fires for 3. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got his 5th assist in this one. Jerome with the ball. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant checked in. And then for New Orleans, Poole comes in for Queen. And Murray subbed in for Alvarado. Now here's Murray. Yet to see a basket. Williamson outside. Here's Poole. Misses off the left iron. Grizzlies trail by 3. Jerome outside. Back to Jackson. Jerome outside. It's off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Messi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. New Orleans on D. Here's Morant. Blocked! And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson, pass to Jerome.
He's a pesky on-ball defender. Poole gives very little breathing room.
Oh, stolen by Morant. Inside. Here's Edey. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Murray passes to Poole. Down low. Messi. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Jackson with a screen on Murray. Here's Morant. Ooh, Morant going right at him.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Messi. Now here's Poole. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. Second, the Grizzlies.
You can see the emphasis they put on rebounding. Such a huge part of their game, and one that they didn't ignore.
Caldwell Pope's checked in for Memphis. Here's Morant. Give him 8. And here's Memphis. They're on a 14-5 run. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Poole shot is off.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Richard, one of the more jaw-dropping athletes in the game. At 6'2", Ja Morant can get his head at the rim.
And he said we'll see that less often these days. He is trying to save his body and stay on the floor for his team. That is key.
Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. Now here's Poole. Williamson for three. Cleared away by Wells.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Pass to Morant. Back to Wells. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Morant finds Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot, and here's Edey. Here's Morant. Releases from the wing and drills it. And 12 points for Ja Morant.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And here's Memphis now. They're on an 18-7 run. Pass to Wells. Morant against Williamson. Outside Wells. Here's Edey. And off the glass. That one's good. Edey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Caldwell Pope against Poole. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Memphis leading. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Edey. Here's Morant for three. Oh, Morant sinks the triple.
When Ja is knocking down that three consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Pelicans trail by 4. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
And I think a new plan would be a good idea. At least make it hard on this guy.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark has checked in for Edey, and Jerome subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Murray finds Jones. Back to Murray. Pass to Poole. 6 to shoot. And the Pelicans miss again.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Outside Wells. Over Jones. And it falls all over the rim and in. And now a 6-point Memphis lead.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Now Poole launches it. Look at Poole showing the range.
Really no surprise to see it go in. Poole has a terrific accuracy from deep.
Outside Morant. Here's the three. Williams grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Murray. Now Poole. Back to Murray. Now Messi. Now here's Williamson. Pounded by Morant. Now Messi. Poole from long range. Offensive rebound. So good down low. Williamson.
It's asking for trouble if you don't keep Zion off the offensive glass. I mean, he will make you pay.
Jerome passes to Jackson. 34 seconds left in the second. Deflects the pass. Pass to Jerome. 4-3. That shot, no good. Oh, some solid defense from Poole. Outside Murray. Now here's Poole. And here's Williamson. Here's Messi. Poole for 3. Again, the miss by Poole. Launches it from deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello and welcome, everybody. It was a big first half for John Morant, and we've come to expect this. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Oh, why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
Getting back to the New Orleans Pelicans, what a tight first half.
You love to see this kind of chemistry. It's like our chemistry on the set. Everyone knows his rank.
You know what, Ernie, for once, I can't disagree with Shaq. It feels good to be the king.
I can't run away from this conversation fast enough. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Yves Messi really making a difference here.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots as he blocks.
The Pelicans trail. Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. DeJounte Murray is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Messi in at the 5, down low.
Whoa, Jackson Jr. using that reach, protecting the rim.
Williamson with it. Jackson in his pocket. Poole against Morant. The fader. Kicks it out to Williamson. Pass to Poole. To the paint for the lead. The shot by Messi, no good.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Jerome outside. Back to Morant. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Jackson. Pelicans cleared away. Messi's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside from 7 feet. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 5 points in the game.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Morant, the pass to Jerome. with the 10-footer. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Poole with the ball. Picked up by Jerome.
You don't win Defensive Player of the Year unless you're extremely disruptive. Jackson was all over them.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
No question, Jordan Poole is a true offensive weapon. His next shot never seems far off, and even tough looks can go his way.
Now here's Poole. 7 points in the game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And after breaking out in his 3rd season and winning a title, Jordan Poole has struggled to recapture that high level. But last season, encouraging, Grant.
Yeah, it was much more efficient with his shooting, B.A. Now, can his defense get back to a championship level? We'll see.
Free throw good. Poole.
There's a reason you don't send Poole to the line. He virtually never misses. Led the league in field goal percentage one year.
No good on the 2nd free throw.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
It's deflected, and they get it back. Clark finds Morant. Outside Wells. Back to Morant. Second chance shot. Driving inside, and he sinks the layup. Morant's got 17 points.
A much-needed bucket after clanking their first 4 shots.
And it's Poole with the ball for New Orleans. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. With Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real-life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Brian, back over to you.
He plays without fear. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Jackson. He's got 13.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And if you want to know which players had the most success from distance last season, here they are. And you look at Jerome. Boy, what a gifted shooter he is from way out there.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
The Pelicans have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Misi. And here's Williamson. Here he goes. Poole for 3. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got 6 assists here tonight. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter. It's Wells on the wing. Now Jackson over Williamson. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
Love the power finish from Jaren Jackson, pushing right through the contact.
For New Orleans, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. Jackson against Williamson. Outside Murray. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Jackson. To the paint. For the tie. Here's Clark. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
So he comes up empty, missing both. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Poole. Jacks up a three. Memphis with a rebound. Jerome's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
And so it's New Orleans with it. And here's Williamson. They kick it out to Murray. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in the 3rd. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Morant tipped. Murray against Clark. Pass to Messi. Now Poole. Picked by Messi. Over to the left wing. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant with it. He's got 17. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Poole outside. Lets it go from deep. Counted from distance. Poole's got 8 here in this quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Jerome. After New Orleans, 3-pointer on the other end. To the inside. Here's Wells. The Pelicans pull it in. Here's Williamson. And stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. And the layup is good off the glass. And that's 19 points for Ja Morant.
And if you're wondering what makes Ja so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Pass to Messi. Now Poole lets the 3 fly. Pure from 3-point range. Poole's got 17.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Morant with it. Messi picks him up. Clark outside. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Clark controls the rebound and the putback.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Poole from long range. Clark grabs the board. Grizzlies trail by 3. Now here's Morant. He's got 19. Deflected. Poole from long range. Poole can't get that one to fall. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
There is no secret that Jackson Jr. can score. The D was a little over-aggressive there.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him.
Talk about guys who quietly dominate on both ends of the floor. Jaren Jackson Jr., at times, he just makes it look so easy.
Aldama's checked in for Wells. And then for New Orleans, Jones, he's checked in for Poole. And Alvarado's subbed in for Murray. So hits one and misses one at the line.
They're missing a chance to trim the lead by leaving points at the line.
Pass to Misi. Driving in. Jones from outside. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And New Orleans making a change here. Hawkins is checked in. Jones from outside. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for one. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Williamson passes to Jones. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And now it's a 7-point New Orleans lead.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Pass to Clark. Jackson surveying the D. Here's Morant. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Misi. And that one is stuffed right through.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Morant after the basket by New Orleans. Jackson outside. Pass to Clark. Can they get it? It's hauled in by New Orleans. Alvarado outside. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Memphis. Edey comes in for Clark. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Matkovic, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Looney comes in for Williamson. Pass to Jones. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's Alvarado. And the Pelicans miss again. Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Jerome. He has 6. Aldama outside. 6 to shoot. Jerome passes to Aldama. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And here's New Orleans now. After the basket by Memphis. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Memphis making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. Pass to Aldama. Jerome outside. Here's Pippen. Back to Jerome. 4 on the clock. And that one good. Now just a 5-point Pelican lead. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
To the middle. Here's Matkovic. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Matkovic has got 6.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
And the Grizzlies shooting the rock around 43% since the third quarter began. Jerome outside. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Jose Alvarado. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Wells is checked in for Memphis. Both free throws good from Jerome.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. Pass to Matkovic. Yes, it's good. Give him 8.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Jerome, left side. Over to the wing. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. New Orleans leading by 7.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Alvarado outside. Pass to Hawkins. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back to the game after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the perimeter, it's KCP and Wiggins. Zach Edey out there with Jackson. And it's Pippen in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And it's in there. Jackson's got 20 points.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
Pass to Looney. Here's Matkovic. Buries it from 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now here's Pippen. Kicks it out to Jackson. Now Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. Edey up top. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
There's a screen. Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson. Back to Pippen. To the paint. Fader on the way. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Looney's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Here's Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Grizzlies trail by 9. Left side, Caldwell Pope. Jackson outside. Pass to Wells. And stolen by Jones. Jumps up. And the dunk by Jones.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now Jackson.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
Williamson's checked in for Looney. And so Jackson nails both of them. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Outside Jones. Takes a 3. Memphis with a rebound.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Jackson on the wing. Pass to Edey. Pippen outside. And again it's Memphis missing. Clark is checked in for Edey. New Orleans leading by 10. Williamson outside. There's the 3. Memphis with a rebound. Clark's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. It's tipped. Alvarado with it. Now Pippen defending. Let's go with a 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Pippen. Out left to the wing. Clark, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And again it's Memphis missing. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 13-5 run. Lets it go from 14. And he connects with a jumper.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Here's Wells. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Alvarado outside. Pass to Matkovic. From outside the arc. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Pippen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The Pelicans lead by 13. There's a screen. To the left wing. Pass to Williamson. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Jackson on the wing. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Aldama's checked in for Wells. Jerome comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Ja Morant in for Pippen. And then for New Orleans, Poole comes in for Jones. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Alvarado. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Now here's Williamson. Shoots over Jackson. Williamson misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Morant, the pass to Clark. Over Williamson. Clark, no good. New Orleans leading by 10. Now Poole. Here's Matkovic. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Clark. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Messi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And Clark drops them both. New Orleans leading by 10. And here's Poole. The 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Morant with it. Messi picks him up. Got a hand on it. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. And the first one at the line is good.
You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Wells is checked in for Memphis. And Morant drops them both.
And Morant remains one of the most explosive guards in the league. A fearless competitor who doesn't back down from anyone and has unlimited confidence.
Here's Poole. Poole gets it in close. Jerome with the ball. Outside for Morant. Got a piece of it. Williamson outside. Poole against Morant. Williamson outside. Williamson is doubled. Murray from outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Wells. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Messi.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Poole against Jerome. Murray from outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark left side. Jackson outside. Jackson with a screen on Murray. Here's Morant. Oh!
Wow.
Big finish right there.
What a finish.
Wow. As usual, Morant bringing down the house.
The Pelicans lead by 11. Poole a screen on Morant. Pulls it from 20. Kicks it out to Williamson. And stolen by Clark. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Jerome. Outside Wells. And the deficit down inside single digits. Here's Poole. And his next assist would give him a double-double on the night.
He's shown tremendous vision and tremendous heart out there.
Williamson outside. Now Murray. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Jerome there for the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Morant against Williamson. Morant battling inside.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
New Orleans leading by 6. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Outside Poole. Jackson against Williamson. Now Poole. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Morant. The floater. Ooh, the shot misses. And it's Murray with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
New Orleans leading by 4. Poole looking it over. He launches. That's off.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Outside Morant. Look at Morant work in the paint. Nice.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Spins. And stolen by Jerome. Ja steps on the gas. Flushes it down with both hands.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Man, they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
So to be 2 free throws, he was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Ty Jerome.
There's so much intensity on that interior from Poole. He does not stop.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Morant against Murray. to take the lead. It's money from deep.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
They trail by 1. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Poole. Oh, the shot is off.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2. Here's Poole. One more dime, and he'll have a double-double.
They've really relied on him to help control the pace and flow of this offense.
And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Brandon, congratulations. You guys may have faltered a bit coming out of the gates, but you finished strong.
Yeah, man, I mean, that's just us, really. We're just always trying to feed off of the energy. So it did kind of take a while there at the start, but once we picked it up, it was all fun.
The energy was there when it mattered the most. Strong finish. Thanks, Brandon.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Jaren Jackson Jr.